And now the other question I had for you had to do with border security, because the way you've been talking about it, around here, illegal immigration is a question that you'll often get when you're doing these kinds of campaign stops.
Yeah.
But for you, it's a much bigger issue than that, related to national security.
I mean, I think when you look at the porous borders that we're talking about, if we just think about it as an immigration issue, we may miss one of the most important points. National security should be woven into the conversation about porous borders. The fact of the matter is, if you can walk across looking for work, you can walk across looking to do harm. And so from my perspective, using technology, human capital, and more fencing will prevent perhaps some bad actors from coming across.
Last week, you related that same kind of thing about Ebola preparations, talking about a travel ban.
Yeah, I think there's important, not with the porous borders, but certainly the travel ban. If we're looking for ways to keep Americans safe, I think the travel ban will do more than not having a travel ban. I heard announced today that they're going to now start directing people that come from those 3 affected areas of West Africa through only 5 airports so they can be thoroughly screened. That is another step in the right direction from my perspective. But a travel ban for those folks who are coming over to our country to visit, I think is an important part from those 3 countries. Frankly, if you think about it, there are no direct flights from those 3 West African countries directly to America. And so what we want to do is make sure that if flights become available, we have an approach that stops those flights from coming straight here. Number 2, if you're taking an indirect route, and we should be able to have a screening system that actually works, because let's face it, if we have a ban and the ban is effective, but yet you take a flight through Brussels and come here, how good is that ban? So we need to have a panoramic approach, panoramic perspective, so that we can make sure that we have as much good health in America as possible.